Selecting the right breed for a pig farmer is crucial when starting a pig rearing venture, as it directly affects the profits she or he receives. Choosing the right breed, however, can be challenging for a beginner farmer. This is because each breed has its own unique advantages and disadvantages to the type of production the farmer wants to do, whether for breeding or meat. In this week's episode of Pig Farming, we will learn about the different types of pig breeds available in Kenya and how a farmer should select the right pig breed for either breeding or meat. In Kenya, there are 4 main popular breeds, which are Landrace, Large White, Duroc, and Hampshire. The lesser-known breeds include Berkshire and Maxgrow, among others. Pig expert Wilson Gishira attributes this to the different types of breeding being practiced on pig farms countrywide, such as crossbreeding, outbreeding, inbreeding, and pure breeding.
Pure breeding is a breeding of first-line animals that are from the same mother, the same father. They are related in a way, but we are trying to get the best genes possible from the two. So we breed a brother and a sister. The offsprings, we breed them again. We continue with the same line until we acquire the acceptable traits, the traits we are looking for.
In the heart of Kajiado in Matasia, we find a young farmer by the name Alan Saitoti, who believes that crossbreeding is the way to go if a pig breeder wants to improve his or her breed.
We are doing AI in this farm. Other than AI, we have quality breeds from Denmark, so to avoid all such of inbreeding.
On this farm, Alan has a variety of pure and crossbreeds. They include Duroc, Large White, Danish White, and Large White Yorkshire crosses. One can simply tell that his favorite breed is Large White simply by the way he holds Lorna, this 2-week-old piglet.
Now, from selecting a Yorkshire, you first and foremost you look at the teats. You count the teats, the number of teats, because these teats are the ones that gives you the ability that even this pig can produce a lot of piglets and it can be able to sustain them. So right now through this piglet, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are 16. So these are good mother.
Large White, also known as Yorkshire in some countries, is identified by its stunning white color and erect ears. It is also one of the most prolific animals when it comes to bringing the bacon to the slaughterhouse, as Wilson highlights.
As you can see, it's white in color, and it differs from the Landrace by erect ears, a straight snout, and the length from the head to the tip of the tail, and the legs. They are quite slightly shorter than the Landrace. So this is the Large White.
As here, what we normally do, and the advisable thing that you take the female to the boar spen, not the boar to the female spen.
The ability to withstand different variations in different climates and other environmental factors is a big one for Alan. Farming pigs in a growing residential area requires breeds that are not easily irritated by noise.
They have good motherly ability. They tend to have good milk, and not just good milk, even quality milk. So that's why we opt to keep Yorkshires as mothers. There's something that I want you to learn, that if for a big snout, that's a Large White. For a big snout, that's a Large White. And also the hooves, they're supposed to be straight enough. But the most important thing is something called the backline. I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate. You see this backline here? This where meat is. So when you have a well-shaped backline, that piglet will give you good meat. So those are the things that we look at, and also the weight. This piglet is 2 months and it's barely 15 kilos.
The performance of the large white is great compared to other breeds such as the Duroc. Its boars at full maturity weigh from 350 to 380 kilograms and its sows from 260 to 300 kilograms. Wilson also adds that it is an incredible sire as it has good mothering abilities that make it an ideal breed for breeders.
It matures fast as compared to some other breeds. If it gives birth to say 12 piglets, by the time of winning you can win like 9. That's a good mother. Yeah, because some poor mothers will you can win even 1. Yeah, its fat is evenly spread through the body. Yeah, that is a selling point. Because if fat is localized in one area, it will be so thick in that area that most of the flesh in that area will be downgraded. Yeah, to make the whole carcass to be downgraded when you're selling. Longevity. For every sow you choose, okay, the way we grow pigs nowadays, every sow you choose should live for between 5 and 10 years, depending with the management and the genetics. Yeah? Between 5 and 10 years, that is ample time. It will have given you enough piglets, and you can dispose of it off any time in between that. Yeah, but mostly it's determined by management. That's the feeding, the watering, and all that, disease incidences, and the genetics, the way it's made up from the previous generations. The large white, I can call it a docile breed, docile in quotes, because in pigs there is no breed that is so docile. Yeah, especially when they have the young ones, some tend to go overboard. Yeah, some can literally bite you. Most of the cases I've seen in large race, that is. But in large white, I've never witnessed a case of a pig going that overboard. That is. Yeah, but it's not that temperamental, it's docile. If you observe good biosecurity measures, that's okay. If there is a disease outbreak, you ensure fumigation and all that. When you are entering into the pigsty, make sure it's clean, and you keep the environment free of diseases. It's tolerable.
Another type of breed is the Duroc. It is easily distinguished by its reddish-brown colors and droopy ears. Alan has come to learn that the Duroc breed can also be black in color.
There are so many characteristics that we look at, but now the first characteristic is the color. The color, right now, this piglet that I'm holding here is brown in color. Is brown in color, and also have some spotted. And another characteristics of another Duroc can be a piglet can have some big spotted like this one, big spotted like this one. Also, these are Duroc. You see, it has some brown coloring. Now, the advantage of this breed is it tends to grow and develop muscles very fast. It has a very, very good food conversion rate. And also, another advantage of Duroc, it tends to convert fat into meat. So, there are so many advantages rearing a Duroc, because this is a business pig. Normally here, we keep both Yorkshires and Duroc. But now, Durocs are meant only for meat.
Wilson adds that the Duroc can also be used as a terminal sire. This is because of their quick growth, deep body, broad arm, and shoulder traits. When it is combined with its docileness, it makes an excellent candidate as a sire.
Duroc is known best for its food conversion ratio. So for every 2 kilograms you give it, given as you compare it to, let's say, a large white or a red race, it converts that food more better than the other two breeds. So it's used mostly for interbreeding with the others to make them fast growing and have a better food conversion.
In Alan's experience as a Duroc farmer for 8 years, he has come to realize that although Duroc are fairly good mothers, they do not have motherly instincts. This is why you will see this 1-week-old piglet called Kanai seek attention and have a closer bond with this Landrace mother than her own Duroc mother. The Landrace mother, as you can see, is also very protective of Kanai.
It's a terminal breed. It's a terminal breed. There's not much you can do about it. Yani, it's a final breed. It's a terminal breed. So it's best being for meat. Being a terminal breed, even though in this farm we normally keep some Duroc sows for us to get a pure breed. It is not advisable for a farmer to keep Duroc as a mother. It tends to have very, very bad characters of motherly ability. Mostly they lack milk. Sometimes they are careless mothers. So it is not much advisable to keep Duroc as for breeding, because remember I said earlier that this is a terminal breed. Even though us as breeders, we must keep the mothers so as to get pure breed out of it. We start from first generation until we reach pedigree. Right now, in this farm, we have a boa, which is pedigree in the other section. Even these piglets over here, they've reached pedigree. Right now they are pure breed.